My name's Jordan, and my parents' a daughter, Marissa. She was the golden one. From the moment she was born, the world seemed to orbit around her. If she got a B plus, they threw a celebration. If I got an A, why not an A plus? If she left the house messy, she's creative. If I left a sock on the floor, grounded for a week. I wasn't lazy. I cooked dinner. I fixed things around the house. I even took care of my sister when she was hungover and lying to them about where she'd been. They still treated me like I was the backup plan, like I was only there to serve. It wasn't just about love, it was about opportunity. When Marissa turned 18, they gave her a car. When I turned 18, they told me I'd have to pay rent if I wanted to keep living there. I remember looking at my dad like he was a stranger. He just shrugged and said, "Life's tough." I left that night. No money, no plan, just rage and a backpack. At first, I slept in my car. I worked overnight shifts at a warehouse. Cold, miserable, back-breaking work. But while others drowned in it, I was building in silence. Every break I got, I studied coding tutorials. Python, JavaScript, UX design. I was teaching myself skills like they were weapons, because I knew one day I'd come back for everything they said I'd never have. It took me 2 years to get my foot in the door. My first tech job was a help desk gig, answering tickets, resetting passwords. But I watched the developers like a hawk. I learned their systems, understood their habits, wrote code at night, built side projects. After a year, I showed my manager an app I'd made that fixed a problem nobody even knew was there. He promoted me on the spot. The next 3 years were a blur. Startups, freelance gigs, late nights fueled by ramen and caffeine. I built an AI-based scheduling tool that blew up online, sold it. Used the money to start my own company, hired a team, launched a product. It took off. Suddenly, Jordan, the failure, was Jordan, CEO. Then one day, out of nowhere, my parents reached out. Not a call, not even a real message. Just a photo, Marissa standing in front of a for lease sign, looking miserable. Business failed. Parents were struggling. They needed help. So I invited them to a meeting at my new office. 20 stories up, skyline view, marble floors, the whole thing. They walked in, looked around, barely recognized me. I wore the same cold expression my dad used to give me. My mom said, "We're proud of you." I said, "Are you proud enough to pay rent?" They didn't speak after that. I walked them to the elevator myself, looked my dad dead in the eye and said, "Life's tough." Door closed. Silence.